Important changes, I think, in the week ahead. First of all, we're going to lose this grey, misty, murky weather that many parts of England have had recently, quite raw with it. And secondly, at the end of the week, we are going to be pulling in the winds from the northwest and later even from the north. So winter hasn't finished with us yet, but more about that later on. At the moment, we have something of a change taking place as this particular frontal system tries to crawl itself in from the west. It's already brought some rain into parts of Ireland, into the northwest of Scotland, one or two fairly heavy bursts of rain. And we are going to find that band of cloud and rain working its way slowly but surely down across the country during the next 24 hours or so, but probably fizzling out in the process as it moves down towards the south, and some more showery bursts of rain follow, as you saw there, into the north later on tomorrow. But once again, though, for central and eastern parts of England, it's the same old story. It's another one of those grey, cold, misty, murky days. Slowly but surely, I think some areas will brighten up, more particularly in the west and near to the south coast. That's where you stand the best chance of having some sunshine. I think the Midlands, East Anglia and the southeast will probably stay grey all day. We've also got that rain working its way further and further into Northern Ireland, into Scotland, and later on just a chance of some brighter conditions feeding into the far northwest. Now in those northern and western areas, temperatures aren't bad, but it certainly is going to be jolly cold, feeling fairly raw in those rather misty parts of central and eastern England. Tonight a lot of mist and fog again, at least for a while in those areas, but that rain and cloud will spill southwards during the night, clearing away most of the mist and fog, and broken skies following to Scotland, Northern Ireland, later northern parts of England and Wales. So there could just be a touch of frost before the night's out. Temperatures, though, should hold up in other areas, perhaps close to freezing in the southeast, at least early on. Now, there's that front tomorrow, a weak affair, but still giving a little bit of rain to begin with in the more southern parts of the country. That should move away, and then it'll be bright for a while, but then later on over Northern Ireland and Scotland, the wind will freshen and bring with it some further outbreaks of rain. That particular front will then take rain across the whole country overnight and into Tuesday. Then we're going to find ourselves in that run of northwesterly winds. So we're going to find Tuesday a good deal of cloud around, the more persistent rain clearing away, leaving some sort of damp and drizzly weather near to northern and western hills and coasts. And on Wednesday, the same sort of picture. Many areas in the north and west continuing to have some cloud and little bits of rain and drizzle, whereas the more sheltered eastern areas should have some brightness, and everywhere it's going to be mild, but it will be fairly windy with it. And then we see the second change taking place in the latter part of the week, that particular front taking some rain down across all parts, followed by colder northwesterly winds. And then I think at the very end of the week, Friday into Saturday, we are going to find the winds swinging more into a northerly point. So that means to say the temperature's going down all the while. A hint of winter again right at the very end of the week as it turns colder. We have a spell of rain spreading down across all parts, followed by wintry showers and a fair bit of snow probably over the Scottish hills. And